Hey everybody, welcome to our Tennessee turkey camp. It's myself, Keith's behind the camera, Colin's over here. Just wanted to walk you through what we got going on here and show you how we've been living here in Tennessee. First we'll start with the tent setup over here. Right here I've got my light pile of dirty clothes, socks and some underwear. This is my one-man tent. This is what I use elk hunting, what I use deer hunting when we're traveling. I like it because I can keep all my stuff around this tent or in my car. So if you want to come in here, I can show it to you. From here, a lot of times at night, I'll just sit down, take my boots off, put them in here so they stay dry. If I want to keep anything in that dry bag, I can keep it in that dry bag. But a lot of times I hang up my socks right here. There's this little thing here. I put my socks and just hang them so they dry. I've got this sleeping pad here, which is super nice. I really like sleeping on this thing, and if you look here, I fit perfectly in this tent. It's super comfortable. I got these pockets right here. I can put my phone, put my headlamp in here, whatever I want. I got this little pillow that I use, and that is as basic as it gets. Over here, we've got Keith's or Ben's tent here. But what you can see is unique about this one is there's no sleeping stuff in here. It's just storage. So I've got like my tote with some extra stuff in there, and we've just got it in there to keep stuff dry because Keith's sleeping on the floor of the van, which we'll show you in a minute here. Over here, we've got our two most important features. We've got water where we've got our dirty dishes, the electrical box here, which Colin drove away with the extension cord still plugged into the van, and he's just doing a little modification, getting it screwed back in. Everything still works. He's just got to screw it back onto the board here. Under the awning, which has been really handy for us. Like, we can put this awning up, get a little bit of shade. We'll sit in these chairs, put our computers on desks or just in our lap. We've got this table where we've got our crock pot, which we cooked turkey legs on last night. We've got our coffee maker, jet boil, just kind of that, I don't know, common area. It's kind of like the living room right here.
Outdoor kitchen.
Yeah. So over here then we got the Traeger. What? We got turkey breast on there, toast this morning. I mean, basically everything that we've been eating, we've been cooking off that Traeger.
We've got our fridge here.
Yeah.
So we're just really running one cooler. Zach doesn't have a cooler because it takes up way too much space in his car. In here we got, just like your standard, some leftover shredded turkey, pulled turkey from last night. Those are the legs we cooked up in the crock pot. Some veggies, eggs. There's 4 jars of salsa in here. Just anything that you would standardly kind of have at a camp. Now we'll move on to the van, which I would say has been pretty clutch as far as like these rainy days, just setting up an office. It's kind of unique of like what we've been doing because Zach has so much editing to do, and then me and Keith are doing a lot of schoolwork. So when it's raining outside or when we have to drive to town and use the internet, we can set up all 3 of us in the van and use it just like an office and not have to, you know,
be out in the elements. I mean,
yeah.
Being in the sun is not handy for looking at a computer screen. Being in the rain obviously isn't either.
Come on over. All right, so inside the van, it's really simple, really small. Got just the passenger seat turned backwards. When I'm here by myself, it's awesome. I can do kind of anything just from that passenger seat, basically a couch or recliner, set up a little table, it's a little desk. Works out really nice, but having that seat backwards really gives us an extra like 2 or 3 feet. At night, that's where all of our charging happens. So if we move backwards, we've got the kitchenette area, kind of the overall all living space. So everything that I do aside from sleeping happens right here. Inside of this cabinet, I have water and propane, and then just a little bit of storage right here. I have these 2 7-gallon jugs. One is fresh water and one is dirty water, and I can just slide those right out, empty them, refill them as I need to. The sink is super simple. It actually works on this foot pedal down here, so you're just able to pump it, get water as you need it. 2-burner stove that still has some leftover dishes from breakfast. Up above here, we've got food storage, which on this trip is peanut butter. A lot of peanut butter. 19 of these things, which are just Pure Kick energy drink mix.
You can never do too much caffeine on a hunting trip, I can guarantee you.
But peanut butter and jellies, refried beans, fruit in a can, veggies in a can. Got potatoes up there, some Mountain Houses, granola bars, just kind of your standard, easy, quick camp food. Normally every evening we do a pretty big dinner. Breakfast is normally oatmeal and coffee. If you're Zach, it's just coffee, quadruple serving.
This is important to us.
And then lunch is going to be a Mountain House and lots of snacks. Storage in the van, really everything runs together because space is so limited and so tight. You have to make it fit somewhere. So this doesn't have to be only food. Sometimes you'll look up there and it'll just be like a computer. So back here, more general storage. Like I said, space is crucial, so we use it all. Some common questions I get a lot. The main one is bathroom and shower. When I'm at school, I shower and go to the bathroom at school. Like I'll use the rec center. Or I'll shower at friends' houses. For the most part, when I do my laundry, I do it at a laundromat. I can go 2 to 3 weeks without having to do laundry, which makes it really easy and convenient.
How many times have you showered in the past 3 weeks?
3.
All right, I'm at 2. What are you at? When you have to fill 7 gallons, do you film at friends' places, or where would you do it publicly if you needed to?
When I want to fill water or dump my water, a lot of big like truck stops have potable water and sewage dump stations that you can go use. So most gas stations, at least when they're along the highways, they have that stuff for RVs and semis. I utilize a lot of like RV amenities when I'm driving. You look pretty uncomfortable.
Yep. Oh!
Hope you guys enjoyed the tour of our camp. We're gonna work the rest of the day and be back at it tomorrow, but up to this point in the trip, what we've been doing is hunting new areas, going in, scouting, trying to find areas that we wanted to zone in on. So in the rest of this video, we're going to show you a hunt where we were going into a spot that we'd scouted a couple days prior, and we were just going to go get into a high point and try to listen and go from there. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Well, this morning it was supposed to rain. It was like a 90% chance of thunderstorms last night. And it looks like now it's just gonna be cloudy for the first couple hours. So we're hiking back in here pretty hard. We got like 1.5 miles roughly to get back up to this high point. It's real crappy out really as far as like turkey hunting weather. Just really humid, cloudy. But we've been back in this area the last couple days and found a bunch of sign. We're a little bit late. I wish we were up on that high point, but I think we can get there in time. Birds have been gobbling pretty good, so even if they gobble 50% of what they do on good days, we should be able to make a play on one this morning. Gonna keep hiking and get up there.
Yeah, keep there on that.
I think they're way out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take that ridge out. I think they're right on the right side. I can't see it. Slide into a tree. Sit down.
I hear him drumming. I see him.
by which would mean they're just gonna be right. I feel like they're gonna stay wrapped right around this ridge. Let's just go right up there. Alright, to make a long story short, we were moving down here towards those birds. We heard gobble. I stopped, I thought I heard drumming, and then I took off again. And as I took off, I looked down, I saw a strutter. Keith and Colin are like coming, crashing down the hill, and I'm like, stop, stop. There's that huge tom down there. 2 other birds came up to him, and he ran them off. He bred a hen. Like, I got to see a crazy show. Keith said he couldn't see half of it, which sucked.
Yeah, I filmed him running around, but it was not easy from where I was at. It was tough.
We got in a bad spot. We couldn't do anything. So we're going to try to get up and around and maybe try to cut them off because they went back that way. This little drainage they were in wraps around this ridge that we're on and goes down to the bigger bottom. So that's where we're going to go. It was fun to watch them, but I hate being in that position. I couldn't do anything, man. I figured they were going to go that way, and that's where I wanted to get, where I would have got, but couldn't get there. That tom with the hen, I don't think that he's gone that far. I doubt he would. And then it moved for an hour.
Drumming?
Yep.
Can you tell where?
Maybe to the left. I feel like the drumming's getting closer. They're directly behind us.
Okay.
They're right on top of us. I gotta get turned.
Yeah, I know. You see the hill right here behind me? I think they're behind that.
Get up to that double one. up, but I think we just eventually tricked them into thinking that we were other turkeys. The hens are up here, kind of past us. We can hear that tom drumming right down in here. Yeah. I'm wondering if we should crawl to that next log.
The next dead thing up there.
Yeah, like that log up there, like 20 yards up.
Should be out of here. Tethrd might come.
Yeah. Probably not come. You might have to hunt, like barely just get that camera off. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I see him down there. See him? Yeah, right down the gun barrel. Right at that mossy log. He's coming across there. See him? Right down the creek. He's right in the creek.
Okay.
Two of them. We might have to crawl to the other side of the street. Okay, just give it a sec here. We're gonna have to roll to the right. Just be ready to. You may have to just move your leg and let me get through. Do you see him?
Oh, yeah.
Are you on him?
On the front one, I think. So thin. Okay, I'm on the back one now.
Which one's the back one? This one that my gun's pointing at. Okay, there's two of them right there.
I'm on the strutter.
Okay, shh. I can hear you going. Just be relaxed, okay? Okay, do you see the front one? He's up on the log. Yeah. Okay. Are you on him?
I'm on the back one.
Okay, tell me when you're on that front one. No. Okay, they're both right here. They're both right here. Do you have them? I had to.
I'm sorry. Would
Hey,
you like,
who cares, dude?
Yeah,
Hey, we're killing turkeys.
yeah. I just want to get on one
I
for
know.
once, dude.
It was just one of these deals where I'm like, I don't know how much time we have. They're being weird. They skirted way around us.
Yeah.
Folks, we're trying. I think I just stressed Keith out to the absolute max. Part of the fun for us is like trying to get these on film. That was a wild day, dude. What a wild day. Hey, we almost didn't even go this morning.
Those are the same ones listening for gobbling all morning and came in and got ran off by that big boy.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
they just ran back and gobbled the entire time we were
They
crawling.
gobbled from there, and then they gobbled over there,
Yeah.
and then they came right to here. The whole time we're moving up, I'm thinking we're going to shoot the big strutter
one, yeah.
that's with these hens. Well, when they moved off, he must have moved back up that way. But that was perfect because now we're between that group. Craziest morning of turkey hunting I've had in a while, son.
Yeah, that was
Birds
insane.
everywhere. He popped his head up. He was in the wide open. I thought if those sons of guns get up there, we're screwed. And he had one more step and he was going to be up there.
It was. Look how thick.
Look
it
at this
is,
guy.
stuff.
Dude, I just had that tom at 10 yards.
Did you?
Yeah.
The big one.
Did you film him?
My camera was over here and I had a plastic bag on it. Did he come from this way?
Dude.
Or was it a,
We
was it
gotta
a
walk
different turkey?
No.
No, we didn't. The big one is the one you just saw.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That was a massive turkey.
He's huge, dude.
When I heard those gobbles way off, I was like, those guys are gone.
No.
I figured you guys were so far gone.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna catch some crap from people like, once again for that footage. Zach was just like, right down there, can you see him? And then I'd see him, and I'd lose him behind trees, and I'd be like, I'm on the front one, and he's like, which one's the front? And I'm like, now I'm on the strutter. I tried to get on the strutter, and
This
then,
wasn't the strutter.
no.
He was just the first one through, and like, I saw him poke his head up right up there, and like, he's 20 yards. I was like, nah. He's a pretty bird. He's really pretty, actually.
Yeah.
If you think it's gonna rain, just get up anyway. Last night we were looking at the weather. It's like 90% chance of rain. When I got up at 5:30, I don't even know that it did rain here. So that's the biggest takeaway from today, and then just being patient with birds. We got ourselves in a position where we saw turkeys, but like we knew we had no play on them. Like we
Yeah.
saw that tom down there.
But we were in them like consistently the entire morning, which
Oh,
was
yeah.
like sweet.
Another awesome hunt, dudes. That's so fun. All right, guys. So we just measured it up. 2.26 miles from here is where our car is parked this morning. And we are at about a low elevation as you can get in these parts. So yeah, we gotta haul out of here. 11:52. We gotta be back in an hour. We can be back in an hour. We'll be back in like 35 minutes.
I was gonna say we can do it in 40 minutes and then still have time to drive up to the old service ridge.
Oh yeah.
Have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be easy. This should be easy.
Or this one. So here we go. That's what we live for.
This is the part of the walk that nobody sees. You just see shots more like this. And this. This is what it's really like. Alright, we gotta book it. Keith's got an exam. We're pretty beat. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. See you on the next one.